have you heard about like the backlash of that's what's going on M6? They're doing a show which is basically like extreme makeover for fat people.
Really?
Yeah, and it's just about
What's like the Biggest Loser?
Kind of the Biggest Loser.
Okay.
But with surgery.
Wait, what?
I mean, they're doing like the thing where they cut your stomach, they cut your stomach in half or whatever. But they are following.
So they're doing like gastric bypass and shit.
Exactly,
Ooh.
bypassing, and they're following. I don't know. I'm gonna say 10 people or whatever. But which is weird is that they're doing it now, and that's already kind of old in the US.
Yeah.
This kind of shows.
Yeah.
And they're doing it now, and they have all the thing about
But that's
like
even more
fat
extreme.
shaming and also pushing people towards surgeries and not really, by the way, I mean, we will never see what happens after the gastric bypass, which is like, life is not as easy as just, I'm just thin now, by the way. Often
you like can't
are
eat
not
properly
thin,
anymore.
by the way.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of gastric problems.
Yeah.
So that's kind of weird. It's like a promotion of not having fat people again in the streets. Like and about it's your fault if you're fat, you should go do a surgery. It's easy. You should have followed us on M6.
Yeah. Some people are fine with having curves, like why does everyone have to be stereotyped and be all that?
It's like
no, that's for sure true.
Like for example, this diet that I'm doing or whatever.
Yeah.
This is people are always say, "Oh, this is for me. I want to feel better." This is not for me. This is because I want to fuck the world. I want to go fuck the movie industry or whatever to be undeniable and to be. I'm not ashamed to say this is to fit in, to burn the system. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but that's crazy.
I know they won't give me the thing. If
No, I get that.
I see what you mean. But then again, there's some people who got famous because they were chubby,
It's not because they were chubby. Usually it's because they were very fat.
Yeah.
I mean, usually when you see Hollywood's like, oh, you're very fat, then you'll be the fun, very fat guy.
And if you lose weight, then you're fat.
If you lose weight
like Kevin
and
James.
you're in the middle, you can be in the middle. You have to be like where you have abs or you're fat.
No, it's true. No, it's true. And like not just fat, like morbidly obese fat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you need a
scooter.
Fat.
If you
exactly.
need a scooter, okay, then
no,
you're in
there
the
was
movie.
this chubby guy in Entourage, and he lost weight, and I haven't
Turtle.
Turtle, yeah,
Yes.
he lost weight after
Exactly.
the show.
His name was Turtle.
Yeah,
because he wanted to rebrand himself after the Entourage because he didn't want to be, just cast as the chubby guy. And then,
yeah, I mean, even though
good on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, he at one point season 3 he must have enough money to have a fitness coach also. But the thing is, he didn't have to do it because he was cast as the chubby guy. But now, if I'm going to other casting stuff, I'm not going to have any other shit thrown at me as any role, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, I mean, like you said, there will not be like the great lawyer who's going to save a family, but who is chubby.
Yeah, I see what you
Which
mean.
is weird because even though it's a true story, there are more chance that this lawyer was actually chubby.
Yeah. And if ever the main hero is chubby, then that's like the main laughing point. Like if you look at a movie like Paul Blart Mall Cop, the main hero of the movie
any movie with
is
Jack
a fat
Black
guy.
also.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. But the fat guy is an idiot. And it's like he's a hero in spite of himself, not because of who he is.
So
you know what I mean?
In what movie there's a fat person who's doing
just completely normal
a thing, and which is not relevant
to their weight,
to whatever is happening.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true.
Like
it's true.
That. Let me think. Yeah, it's true. I'm always thinking there's always like an agenda as to why they're chubby. Like there's
or there is constant commentary made about the fact that they are chubby.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know
But by
I mean?
the way, this is
That's a
interesting
shame.
because also I could be devil's advocate and say fatness shouldn't exist in human bodies.
No, it's true.
Because we shouldn't have that much food anyway.
Exactly.
You know? But that's the thing. We created so much wealth that it's impossible for our brains in general to
and our bodies
eat.
I'm just like interested in that subject because like for me, it's not only just to look good, it's to be healthy. Because like you don't want to end up, as you said, like having diabetes and having arthrosis. And because my grandmother, like she has cholesterol and all that, she had to get operation because she can't walk properly. Yeah. So it's about health, like thinking about, you know, ahead. When you're like 70, you don't want to have to get operations and stuff. Right. So it's just about taking care of yourself. So that I'm fine with that aspect. But then, you know, there's this trend at the moment, like all these girls posing in one way, like tucking their tummy in and then posing like as they really are.
Yeah.
So that's, I like that message, but it's also promoting like, accept me for who I am. But then I don't want people to think that, you shouldn't take care of your health.
But also it's fake. It's fake trend. It's just like fake body positivity.
Exactly.
Because, by the way, those girls, like, well, they like hunch forward or whatever to make their belly appear. So, girl, I don't even need to hunch to have my belly appear. So just go.
But also, it's fucked because it's like, yo, look, I am hot. But I could be not hot. But I am.
Yeah.
But I could be not.
Right.
And it's like,
it's like, oh, hotness is not important for me because, like, hotness is just a byproduct of, I guess, who I am.
So in that case, just post a picture you're not good in. Why do you post a picture you're hot as well?
Yeah. Like, why did you have this like fake evolution? Like, look, girls, I have rolls too. Like, let me just contort my body.
I should probably talk about, about these things because it's like, oh, I'm a girl and I should be for all that movement, but it's just hypocritical. They're hypocrites.
Yeah, but also, I mean, I do understand the fact that it's also a capitalistic thing because they're selling their bodies because because people are actually going to give them money. Yeah. It's like I mean, I don't know at what point you use your Instagram for professionals. I mean, you do assume professionals will look at your Instagram.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're like, yes, I'm kind of selling my image because they will cast me.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not going to post a picture of me if I put on like 10 kilos or whatever, like I'll wait until I lose the weight. I'm sorry, but that's just not what I want to promote.
Yeah. Right. And that's like, I'm sorry. I eat, I literally can afford my food because I project certain things that will give me chance to have a paid work, you know? So that's the whole thing about like, people are like promoting being a human being and have like different sides or whatever, but you cannot market being a human being and
be inhuman.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be like jacked as fuck and be like, look, you gotta just be a normal dude, man.
Yeah, right.
Look, you can't just have like 5% body
you spend 8 hours in a gym.
Yeah.
That's not normal. I mean, people have a job for 8 hours, and then if they can do half an hour, they're lucky, and perhaps it will lower the chances of having a heart attack, but that's it.
I've struggled with that because like I've always wanted to look thin and all of that, and then being a comedian, it has nothing to do with any of that. And so now I'm thinking, why do I even bother? You're not there to look good, you're there to be funny, and that's it, right? Like,
that is true until
you make it.
Yeah. And by the way, even before, you will see that you will make it easier. I mean, more easily if
more doors are open if you can fit through them.
Yes,
as the industry says.
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Which is fucked.
It's annoying to have to,
like stand-up comedians. Think about like neo stand-up comedians.
Neo.
Again, Keanu Reeves. Like new stand-up comedians who are like going on TV now.
Right.
All right. Just they're coming. They pass
they're
that
on their
stage.
Way up. Yeah.
They're doing their first TV.
Yeah.
Usually, like they've lost some weight, like in the last year.
It's
or
true.
Whatever.
It's true.
You think?
Yes.
No.
I mean, there again. It's the same thing about like the movies.
Yeah.
There's no like chubby a little bit. There's fat. There's kind of fit. There's very thin. But there's no.
Yeah. No, it's true.
So what are you supposed to look like?
Chris Pratt.
Can't you just look like yourself? I want to look like myself.
Well, okay, so
can I?
So in Chinese,
you're fine by yourself.
In Chinese, there's this one saying that got really popular in the past, like, 15, 20 years about, like, what actors usually look like. And the archetype is, they say that you look skinny with clothes on, and once you take your shirt off, you're ripped. And, like, that's the stereotype. Yes. That's what people want, is they want you to look skinny. Yeah. Like, when you're clothed, like, you can't really see any, like, you have, like a slim figure. And then when you take your if you ever take your shirt off, then it's like, oh, damn, he's jacked.
That's
I know. I feel superficial talking about that, but it's so true. Like, we have to deal with stuff like that. Like,
no, it's true.
Yeah.
It's like I sort of look skinny with my clothes on, and then with my clothes, definitely am not jacked.
It's not like superficial to talk about it because, I mean, we're not the casting directors.
Yeah.
I mean,
speak for yourself, man. That's what I do on the weekends.
This is interesting because if you casted like a new movie, a new Marvel or whatever, but everybody was like normally overweight for American people, for example.
Yeah.
That would be, I mean, we would need probably 20 years to be accustomed to that.
Yeah. That's why I liked Paul Rudd. What was his one? Ant-Man.
He was jacked. He
ripped in that movie?
He was jacked.
He was kind of jacked.
I feel like he was just like himself. No?
Because
Paul Rudd himself is an A-list actor who is jacked.
I know, but he's not like Chris Pratt jacked. You know what I mean?
Well, no.
He was just like
he like
no. But he's Paul Rudd is not jacked. He's shredded, which means that like you're skinny. No. Because jacked means that like you look bulky, but shredded means that like
Brad Pitt and
you look skinny, but like you have a lot of muscle.
Yeah.
If you find me a guy like that, please tell me. I love Paul Rudd.
Because again, Paul Rudd doesn't.
But that's not the same Paul Rudd of the 40
years.
This is 40.
This is 40. Oui, pardon. Yeah.
Mais quand même, even in that, he's not.
Even in that, by the way, he's
skinny. That's what I'm saying. He's just normal.
Exactly. That's
normal.
Like supposed to be the normal.
Just healthy.
But he's still got a flat stomach.
Yeah, exactly. Flat stomach would be the thing. But by the way, because again, in those countries, normal would be probably 10 to 15 pounds overweight.
Okay.
I mean, statistically speaking.
Wait. What do you mean? Wait.
Statistically speaking, there are more in America. In the US, if you do an average, you should probably find that normal, so statistic normal,
is 10 kilos
is
overweight.
A person who's a little bit overweight. Because if you have the
obese people, I got you. I thought you were saying that to be normal, you would have to be 10 pounds heavier than the average.
Yeah, I mean, 10 pounds overweight. No, 10.
Got you. No, I got you.
Overweight.
But so, are you saying that you would like to see a Marvel movie with like people who aren't shredded, like who are just?
I actually don't know.
Like Seth Rogen,
Anoushka.
just like Seth Rogen, normal.
You know
like
what? I actually. But that's the thing. I'm a product of my environment. I like to see. Shredded, jacked people and fit people. I like because when I see someone who's fat, do I enjoy the movie equally?
If they're not being ironic about their own
That's
weight.
crazy how our eyes are.
But also, even what you're talking about. Thinking about
media.
Seth Rogen, right?
Yeah,
he is a normal figure dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But when does he have fucking serious roles? Never. He's always comedic relief.
Comedic, yeah, right.
He's
comedic,
always
and by the way, comedic that he wrote for himself.
Yeah.
But also where he's poking fun at his own weight.
So basically, if you're a normal fitted guy, just write your own shit. Because like
pretty much. No, yeah.
And by the way, the second you will have success, you will fit in and you will lose weight and not only you will use weight,
or you'll open your own writing studio. Like Seth Rogen.
Exactly.
There's only one of
this guy's a genius. Oh really? Yeah.
I mean, and what does he do now? Fucking pottery or some shit? Like,
no, he just. I mean, I like the movie with Charlize Theron. What was it?
No. But like, isn't Seth Rogen's whole thing like if you go on his Instagram?
Yeah, pottery
he's got
and
really
pot. That's
pottery.
Pottery. Oh, I haven't. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that was the name of his. What podcast? He has a podcast called?
No. I was just joking.
No, because on Twitter,
he
literally does pottery.
Oh, really?
And he does like a lot of like fancy like ashtrays.
Yeah,
he does fancy like joint holders and shit.
Yeah,
with clay.
But this is interesting because like should we all say okay, let's have like real normal people on screen being the people that you actually encounter in real life.
Yeah.
And then fitness coach in Hollywood would die and will have to search for another job. Or should we? But then again, that's a real big global problem to think that our way of life isn't the way of life of our bodies. Yeah. And then we should stop processed food so that even without trying, you would be fit.
It's funny because I actually thought like when I started doing stand-up that I wouldn't be, categorized because I'm an actress. I have like a classical training and stuff. So I was thinking if I do stand-up, people aren't going to judge me for what I look, but just if I'm funny. And no, they actually also judge you because of what you look, even more because you're alone.